What is up, everybody? Let's Go Joe. We got another episode of Not Another Cod Pod. It's gonna be a fun one today, and yeah, I'm pretty excited for it. Go ahead, pass it on.
What's going on, guys? For those of you who are watching on YouTube, I know I posted a couple of videos in the last couple of days that aren't the podcast, but today podcast is returning, and just to let y'all know, podcast will still be a weekly thing as long as we record it and do it on Twitch. It'll always go up on YouTube. Just for those who are wondering about that, but don't have a CDL event this weekend, and so we're kind of not. I don't want to say, not just kind of like fuck around and try to get it done. We're actually, we have a couple things to talk about. No guests this week, so if it ends up being a shorter episode, that is why. But yeah, just want to give you all a heads up on all that.
And so be it.
Yo, what is up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a Yo, I hope everybody's having a great day. Today's been a decent day. Like Z said before, we might have a little bit shorter episode. We might go on a little tangent. We might ramble about random stuff, but hopefully you guys enjoy. And let's get this show on the road.
Yeah.
Okay, Nick, sure.
Dude, your neck looks so thick. Look how thick his neck looks, bro. I can't do it.
Today was neck day.
All mine just goes to here. All y'all's goes all the way to fuck around.
Yo, chat. I know about this guy, chat.
Yo, chat. You see this guy?
Hold on.
All right. First topic, yeah. Okay.
Yo, chat. Yo, chat. I don't know about this guy. Yo, chat.
This dude's fucking ass.
Bro, this dude's fucking ass. I literally wiped my ass with his fucking gun skill. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, we getting personal, huh?
This dude sucks ass. Oh, no shot. Bro, he's fucking hacking.
Chat.
Yo, que pasa?
Que pasa? Hey, let me get some que pasas in the chat. Que pasa.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay, we're already off the rails. Let's get it back going.
I guess since we usually start out with the whole talk about CDL, whether we go over the event from the prior weekend or if it's the brackets for the next tournament, whatever it is, figure we go ahead and start off with the CDL before we dive into anything else.
Okay.
And that would being the Toronto Ultra home event that happened last weekend.
I look stupid.
Yo, one thing that we all can attest that none of us expected was Toronto Ultra pulling up and pulling through.
See, it don't surprise me they did good. Because like I've been saying, from inside sources, they're a good team when it comes to like scrimming, and for whatever reason they don't pull it in during tournaments. I'm just happy for them that they finally could, everything just clicked, and it happened to be at their own home series, becoming the third team to win their own home series alongside Atlanta and New York.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
I don't even remember what our brackets were. I just remember Joe was a fucking idiot and called something stupid.
Dude,
as always,
got busted real fucking quick.
Yeah,
FaZe
I think you had Rocker
up.
beating FaZe, and they literally only lost 2 maps the whole event.
Yeah.
So, Joe, do you have any comments on your stupidity?
One day I'm gonna hit it on the head.
Yeah,
My bracket got busted the moment Toronto beat Chicago.
Yeah,
I
same.
think.
Because I called Toronto winning in the first round. I called Huntsman. I called FaZe. I called Dallas. So like the whole first day I was flawless. Probably not on map counts.
I had Florida beating Dallas.
Yeah, for me, I doubt all the map counts are right, but I actually think I called Dallas 3-2, but I can't. I think I might have called. I might be a fucking genius, yo. I'm gonna have to go back and watch last week.
Yeah, boy.
Bro, whoa! I think I deadass might be on point with the first. Like, I think I got map count and everything right from the first day.
Man.
I think he did Dallas 3-1 for the Florida game.
Fuck you, George. Don't ruin my fun.
Oof.
But okay.
Still pretty good though.
So first match in the bracket was Chicago versus Seattle, which I believe I called a 3-1 or 3-0. I expected them to maybe take the dom if they were going to take a single map, and they ended up coming out in the first hard point and beating Chicago, and Chicago ended up taking the search, the dom, and the hard point all 3 in a row to win them in the first round.
Yes, sir.
Next one was Ultra and Optic. I think all of us called that a Game 5, regardless of which way it went. Joe,
I think so.
Are you having fun with your cute little speaker tags?
Bro, I love my new speaker tags, bro.
Look, I love them for you, but like,
Look,
get your fucking
I got
head
an
in the
extra
game.
speaker tag at 2,500 subs. I'm giving it away.
25.
Might as well go ahead and throw that bitch in the wall and let it sit there, because that shit ain't never happening.
Dude, low-key, I might set the pegs against the wall and like punch it. So
Yeah,
it
that's
just,
what
like,
I'm saying.
sticks
Just
into
sit
my
there,
wall,
yeah, but have it above your leaf things, nano leaves. So that way it's like
Your
shining
lights, dumbass.
and glowing. What?
Let's just get back to whatever.
What?
we're
What the
talking
fuck
about.
you looking at me for like that?
Why would I put it by the lights, huh?
So it shows, it shines, it glows.
You know how bright those fuckers are?
Yeah, I can clearly fucking see them, dumbass.
They're gonna shine over.
Yeah, but like, where would you put it? Like, the whole point of it is for your Twitch chat. So whenever you're streaming on Twitch, you want your chat to see it. All right, listen here, Nick.
I
Go
don't
back
think
to
you should
fucking
take a tone with a-
California.
I don't think you should take a tone like that with a dude with a neck this big. Okay. Alright, bro.
I don't think you should take that tone with a
First
guy
and
who
foremost.
has no fucking neck.
¿Qué pasa?
Que pasa?
Alright.
Alright, so we're so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
No shit. I gotta full
I'm gonna
screen. Sorry.
challenge Nick Merckx to a neck off.
Yeah, that sounded so bad, Joe. Joe, who are you gonna give some neck to for that competition? Oh! Yeah! What the fuck is wrong with you?
Tucci, do not judge me off of my statements. Judge me off my character.
Oh, my stomach hurts. My stomach hurts. I'm crying. I'm
Yo,
literally crying, chat.
Chat, please tell me I fucking heard that, bro.
Oh my god, bro.
I'm crying.
Oh.
It sounded
Joe,
good
you
in
got
my
something
mind.
to fucking tell us? Like, nothing's wrong with it, Joe. I just want to know where we stand so I know to wear socks around you at all times.
Yeah, I am a glizzy gladiator.
Okay, that's nice to know. I'm never taking my fucking socks off. Oh, God.
2020. Let me.
Man,
I'm not
live
gonna-
your... Hey, Glizzy...
Gladiate.
Gladiate...
Let me
Dude.
throw some glizzy.
Joe, gladiate those glizzies all you want. You're getting no judgment from me.
Thanks, bro.
So go gladiate those glizzies after we get off the
Gladiate
pod.
Okay, bud. Okay.
Okay.
See, do y'all have Waffle House?
Hell yeah, we do.
What's your favorite thing on the menu?
I don't... pecan waffles. What?
Waffles.
Oh, wait, did you say Pancake House or Waffle House?
Waffle House, Pancake House.
Yeah, I was like, what? Nobody fucking loves
Well,
that.
there's an international house of pancakes.
Yeah, fuck that place. That place got
They
shut
turned-
down where I live.
Did it really?
We have an IHOP.
Bro.
That bitch got shut down.
If you like IHOP over Waffle House, you're ass.
You're literally the scum of the fucking earth, and I hope you
Your
know
ass.
that.
Waffles here suck.
Huh?
Only thing that contests Waffle House is
That's
fucking
suicide.
Denny's.
No, you want to tell me now, Joe? You want me to tell you right now when the best time to go to Waffle House is?
When?
3 o'clock in the morning,
Oh, 100% when you're
bro. No,
fucking drunk.
okay. I've yet to have the experience when I'm drunk, right? Because usually when
Oh,
I'm drunk,
wow.
everyone else is drunk, so no one can drive there. So we just order pizza.
Tucci said it himself. Waffle House hits different at 2 a.m. while you're drunk.
Dude, it's literally the greatest thing I've ever fucking experienced. Like,
It's phenomenal.
it's literal nut.
Oh,
Mexican food at 3 a.m. when
Hey,
you're
Shrek.
plastered right
Oh,
off
I
the
could.
fucking.
I
Dude,
could.
any food when you're
destroy
plastered.
some
I've seen
fajitas.
someone devour a whole large pizza to themselves in a matter of 8 minutes because they were
Guilty.
so drunk.
Guilty. I've done that, bro.
I've
Come
done
on.
that sober.
Same. I've done that.
Can I add this person's 120 pounds?
And all that pizza went
All right,
Hurts
let's
my
get on
chin
to
in my
something
stomach.
fucking.
All right, let's get this train back on
Yeah,
the
let's do
track.
it. Oh my god, y'all are so fucking stupid. Okay, now moving on to the next one. Knockout round 1 was Seattle versus Optic. I think I think I called Seattle upsetting Optic, but Optic actually looked really good at this event. Optic ended up 3-0ing Seattle, which
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. The only teams they've lost to were FaZe and Ultra, and those are the two teams that made it to the finals. So can't really discredit Optic. I think they had a really good tournament considering they also made it to the semis. Knockout match number 1 for Group B was Florida and Rocker. No surprise, Florida shit on Rocker after this event. Rocker ended up making a team change, which we'll get to after we go over the bracket. Then for the qualifier match, first one in Group A, it was Chicago versus Toronto. I think we all had this, other than maybe Joe. I think George. I think me and you had Huntsman and Ultra, but I think we both called Huntsman. But they ended up losing Game 5 to Toronto, which sent Huntsman knockout match number 2 for Group A, and then it sent Toronto straight through to the semis.
Because I think we had a Huntsman winning and Ultra going down and going up against Seattle.
And then I think we had Ultra beating Seattle to still get to the semis.
Yeah.
The other qualifier match was for Group B. It was Atlanta-Dallas, which was, we expected it to be a kind of a clash of the Titans be 3-1, 3-2, but all the games being close. It was 3-0 for FaZe. Sent Dallas down to the knockout match to play Florida. Dallas rebounds, 3-0 the shit out of Florida. Florida gets knocked out and don't make their first semis in a few events.
Crazy.
And then knockout match number 2 for Group A was Optic Chicago. Optic literally put their dicks down Chicago's throat. They 3-1'd them. Sent Optic to their third semi this year. I want to say the third semi.
No, they did 2 with Chino.
Yeah, and this is their third one. Draza and Hollow were looking filthy.
Yeah, they were.
Filthy. And
Even
then,
though they had
nice.
So the semifinals was Toronto versus Dallas, FaZe versus Optic. Toronto 3-1'd Dallas, send them straight to the finals, and then FaZe 3-0'd Optic. Again, they didn't lose a single map up until the finals. And then the finals come around. It goes 2-2. And was it round 11? I think it was round 11.
It was round 11.
Zenny and I want to say Classic were against Priesta and Major Maniac?
I think so, yeah.
And then I think Priesta gets the pick on Classic. Zenny gets the trade for Classic and then turns around and guns Major Maniac into 1v2 to win their own home series.
This is
and
A-bomb in Petrograd, by the way.
Yeah, his own St. Peter Griffin, as I call it, as a lot of people refer to it. Fucking hate that map.
Tucci in the chat says I think Hollow had a 1.24 KD this event. Could be wrong though.
Hollow, he also played really good in Search. Every Search that I saw they were playing in, him and Draza were always on top of the leaderboard.
Yeah.
So,
I was watching Draza. Every time I saw the camera on Draza, he was frying.
Wait, this was their, second event with that roster?
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And, I mean, hey.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people agree with them taking out Chino, the starting lineup, but, I mean, it's definitely seeming to be a decent move as of now. Just got to wait to see how they perform at playoffs and at champs.
I just think that with Draza and Hollow, it just helps with their map presence and aggressiveness.
Wait, George, are you sure are you even sure there's a fucking playoffs? Am I just fucking stupid?
No, there is a playoffs.
Oh, yeah, okay, I was tripping. No, playoffs is champs.
Zenny did have the ice, 100%.
Playoffs is champs.
I swear the playoffs is 1 week before champs.
No, because it says Call of Duty League playoffs, and the bracket that's on here are it's like the exact bracket for champs. So they renamed champs to playoffs because Seattle, Paris, boom, losers bracket, Optic, Gorillas, losers bracket playing each other, and then FaZe and Empire, and then Chicago, Florida, and then the other 4 teams.
Tucci says playoff is to settle for top 4, but...
So, yeah, that's all that's left is the champs, aka now renamed to playoffs.
So playoff is a part of champs, but it just happens before the actual Final Four champs.
I think it is champs, George. It's the same fucking bracket, same tournament.
Let us know in the comments if we're fucking this up.
I thought I had it right, and then George has got me fucking confused.
I don't know, bro.
No, because like in every event, they were always talking about playoffs and champs, and I swore I saw different dates for both of them.
Shrek's saying I'm right in chat, but I mean, I don't know. I'm just hella confused at this point.
Shrek's from Kentucky, so I don't know.
Listen here, don't roast us Southern folk, you son of a bitch.
I'm more Southern than anybody I know, bro.
I
Fucking
guarantee you,
Kentucky.
North Carolina is more redneck than Mississippi.
No shot, buddy. Not a fucking chance.
I ain't in this discussion.
Hell no.
Listen, I'm not one of those fucking inbreds.
I'm
But
not either.
some people in my town are. Some people down that way are.
Yeah.
Huh?
You know,
Bro, I went to high school with a bunch of inbreds. What do you expect?
Same. I dated one.
you're lying.
I forgot about this story.
Bro, she's bad as hell though. She's engaged now though. Good for her.
I remember when he told me the story, I could not stop laughing. He literally dated a girl that was inbred.
Was it like first or second cousins?
I don't know. It didn't fuck her up. It just fucked her brothers up, kinda.
I can't even fucking believe what I'm hearing.
I'm about to send y'all a picture of her, and y'all will be like, "Oh, okay."
I mean, I have a story of one of my buddies was dating this girl, and about 6 months into the relationship, you know, full-blown relationship, if you know what I'm saying, they found out that they're related through marriage, but like damn near related through blood because it's so close, and yet continued to still date and fuck on a regular basis, and then going to like family reunions together when both of their families were there. Very awkward and weird situation. That is North Carolina in a fucking nutshell.
I feel like related through marriage though.
But it's like but it was like
Okay.
close marriage.
I
It's
sent
weird.
the picture in our Twitter group.
All right. So what else, yeah, boys? What else we have? Wait,
Season
Joe.
five.
Joe,
is
please
that her
tell me
new
that's
one?
you.
Yeah, that's me.
Wait, Joe,
What?
you're serious, right?
Yeah. Bro. What? What's so funny?
It just you look so much different without a fucking beard. That's the first time I've ever seen
Yeah.
you without
I was in
any
high
facial
school.
hair.
I was in high school,
Joe, that's the
bro.
first time I've ever seen you without any facial hair.
Dead ass.
Dead ass. That's why it's funny, because it's weird.
Oh,
Not in a
shit.
bad way, it's just different.
Yeah.
Huh?
And the haircut.
Yeah, the haircut. You had to get like, hey, Joe. I had a fucking beaver flip myself all the way from 9th grade until my senior year of fucking high school.
I had a buzz cut all the time.
No, I didn't start growing my hair out until senior year, and then I haven't fucking cut it since. It's been fucking almost 4 years.
My hair is like this off of just 1 year, but I had a buzz cut before I let it grow.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
Dude, you want to see the picture?
Bro, you gotta show it to him. You gotta pull that shit up on stream now.
Wow.
I mean, it's only right, Joe. Get the people what they fucking
Yeah,
want.
I'll pull that up on stream for sure
Bet.
at a later date.
You are
Wow.
such a bitch. You're literally not
I'll do it
giving the
after the
people what
pod.
they
I'll do it
want.
after the
You're
pod.
literally
I'll do it
the
after the
biggest.
pod. I'll do it after the pod.
Who the Look, Joe, do I have to start fucking yelling at you?
But what if the people on YouTube want to see it, Joe?
I literally cannot stand your face. Or
I'm
your,
not.
or your
I'm not-
big ass
no,
neck.
I'm not putting. I'm not. I don't have her permission to put her picture on YouTube
You are such
or
a
stream.
Wow.
Or stream
Wow.
for that matter.
You know what's funny? Literally, your POV is not going up on YouTube because my POV is going up on my YouTube. Dumbass. Okay, let's get back to the CDL talk before we start losing all of our
Okay,
viewers
please.
because I've lost all my viewers, but it's okay.
Oh wow, I gained one.
So this past week, the Minnesota Rocker announced that they are making a team change. They are subbing out God RX in place for Exceed. So Exceed's now going to be in the starting lineup, and
I
God
didn't know
RX
about that.
is on the bench. They said that like their team was, catered around 2 ARs with Godorex and Assault, and ever since the switch to online, it's became a much faster paced game. And with his slower play style and his underperforming with it being online, they felt like it was needed. So they subbed him out, put in Exceed in starting lineup to get some more pace because they thought pacing was their issue, and said that even with him being subbed out, that they're still going to pay him depending on where they place. Like, no matter where they place, he's still getting paid a certain amount of money since he's helped them. He was the key piece for them getting to where they're at.
Facts.
Yeah, I mean that's good at least.
I mean, I didn't agree with it at first just because it's like, you think of God X on this game, you just immediately revert back to him being so fucking good on land. And then after I watched the explanation video, I was like, I don't want to say I didn't agree with it, but I didn't agree with it. I understood. Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
and that's what you got to do with a lot of things. Like, even if you disagree with something, try to either think from their perspective or watch something and let them explain their perspective and understand what they're saying. That's what basic, normal fucking human beings do.
That's what a reasonable person, would do.
Yeah,
100%.
and I watched the video and kind of understood what they were talking about. I just threw that quote out there because some of you fucking assholes don't understand that. Like, people that bitch at the CDL for not going on land. Guess what, motherfucker? I wanted that shit on land too. But you gotta think, it's a brand new league. You know how bad it would be if they had a corona outbreak in a brand new league's franchising history?
Dude,
it would be a PR nightmare.
Dude, you sound like weird as shit.
But guess what? We all still want it on land. Fuck the CDL. Fuck corona.
Even the pros.
Yeah, but like, you also have to look at it from their perspective because that's a big risk they're not willing to take.
They know what they have to lose. Bro, look how long
Nah.
my neck can get to, bro. Holy fuck. Or oh my god. What are we doing?
I can't even fucking do it. My hair literally covers up my fucking neck. Okay, I don't know. What about Oh, okay, so the FaZe Academy team had a player by the name of Sib, who is arguably one of the better Path to Pro players right now. He said some very choice words on stream.
A very not nice word.
Yeah, and
suitable
no, not at all.
Not at all.
And ended up getting banned from Twitch, and
Boom.
then
Outie.
got kicked off of FaZe Academy. So a dude named Paul from Haggie's team left Haggie's team, joined FaZe Academy, played an event with FaZe Academy, then got dropped, and then FaZe Academy re-picked up Sib.
Oh, I didn't know that they re-picked him up.
Tucci.
Picked him up yesterday. I think he got re-picked up because I think roster lock. I bet I said roster lock. Roster lock was at midnight last night, I believe, is what I saw on Twitter from Spoof. Yeah, I think I saw Spoof tweet that out. So, I mean, what are y'all's thoughts and opinions on the situation? I want to hear some in-depth shit instead of us just bullshitting about fat and necks.
You go ahead, Joe. You got the floor.
Thank you. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of like, dude, whenever, like, say, like, a football player gets drafted, like, really high, people will, like, go back on their Twitter feed, like, a couple years ago, and, of course, when they were in high school, they were tweeting out these words.
Prime example.
And then they get dragged for it, but also, culture was a lot different back then than it is now.
Prime
Saying
example with
now,
that, Joe? Laramie Tunsil, offensive lineman for the Dolphins. Like a week before he got drafted, there's a video that leaked of him using a gas mask to smoke marijuana.
No, it leaked before.
Was it like the day of?
No, like right before it started. Right
Okay,
before pick
so
number 1. And that's why nobody picked him.
And he was projected top 10 and ended up falling. I think he fell out of the lottery. I want to say he was a projected lottery pick and then fell out of the lottery.
Yeah, he's like projected like top 3.
Yeah,
and then he didn't go to like
the Dolphins ended up snagging him.
First,
and then, I mean, he's not that
middle
good,
first
but
round,
let's
I think.
just be real. But
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I just want to throw that out there as a real world example outside of gaming.
I mean, dude, what happens to pro athletes like when they say it like in an interview or something nowadays?
They get fined a shit ton. and they could get a suspension?
They could. I don't know. I haven't really this isn't something that happens very often. I'm gonna try to maybe we can find an article about this from recent. Pro player says. Ugh.
Well, while you try to find that article, I'm gonna give my little 2 cents.
Okay, I looked it up and all
Oh.
it's talking about Sib. That's all it is. Okay, I'm gonna wait. Um, here's one. Dude, it's all video game players.
What are you looking up?
Pro player says.
Bad word.
Bad word.
I like that save there, Joe, brother.
Well, okay.
Bad word.
Okay. So my little quick 2 cents. My thing is that when it comes to controversial stuff, I play devil's advocate. I like to think of both sides of the spectrum. You know,
It's not a
obviously,
cool thing to say, bro. Honestly,
it's not.
not.
It's not a cool thing to say, especially in the day and age of now, where
Yeah.
in hindsight, a lot of people are more sensitive to certain words and comments and stuff.
Pussies.
Mm.
Not with that type of subject. I'm just calling the people pussies that do get butthurt over the littlest things for no reason in 2020. You have a right to be offended over that type of word, but the people that get offended for someone else's opinion, fuck you. Okay, continue.
Okay. But yeah, like Joe said, you know, a lot of us, especially nowadays, we're from a different era of game chat back in MW2.
Oh, the most
When-
toxic, greatest shit that ever exists.
Yeah, you know, we're from that era to we could pretty much say anything. Nobody gets offended. It's banter at that moment, right? And then you have these guys on land. You know, these guys at land, they'll practically yell shit at each other. I don't know if they say that word to each other, but they would like go and they'll yell almost anything to each other. But the fact that this guy said it on stream and people saw it, people clipped it, people spreaded it, it kind of got an uproar and cancel culture became a thing, which I think it sucks. But at the same time, that word, it's not acceptable in this day and age.
And what I
No.
felt really bad for was they were FaZe Academy was scrimming Chicago. So like obviously, you know, Chicago, biggest CDL brand, arguably one of the bigger actual brands in esports, even though they're, you know, a newer organization, a newer team. A lot of the fans were coming in Sib's chat because he was streaming the scrims at the time, and they were talking shit and basically provoked him into saying it. So it wasn't like Sib just came out and called him, you know, said that everything like that to him, but he, you know, he was provoked by the fans. Then once the fans got that reaction out of him, then they reported him, which ended up getting him banned, which is where we're at now. Which I don't know if he's unbanned from Twitch, but I do know he is back on FaZe Academy from what I read last night.
He's not abandoned.
That word is it's a no word on Twitch.
Well, I
Big
knew
no-no
that.
word.
It is a huge no word. So the fact that they've got proof of him actually saying it, I don't see him getting unbanned from
I
Twitch.
mean, unless you know you have big ass people in FaZe that can
Connections.
somehow work out the connections.
Unless you're Alinity.
Okay, here. Look, people that watch the podcast on a regular basis, you know this is a weekly thing now. First off, I'm gonna get you fuck you Alinity. Okay, that's the first one. Second weekly thing is fuck Joe Seacott, you stupid fucking pussy.
Yeah, fuck that dude. How have we not said that yet?
Fuck Joe Seacock.
Number 3, I love you all. You're fucking funny.
Yeah, like if you guys know anything about Twitch and Twitch culture, just real quick, Alinity, she's one of the
Stupid
most
bitch.
controversial streamers on the platform, but yet she has yet to get banned. She's quote unquote gave like self bans and you know like self stuff like that, but Twitch has not yet
Bro,
fully
giving
taken down the
yourself
ban hammer.
a self-ban on Twitch is literally saying I'm going on vacation.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Joe, you self-banned yourself last weekend.
Dude,
Yeah,
like this is the
I'm
thing though,
banning
like
myself from Twitch for a weekend.
like this one doesn't make sense with what's his name from FaZe Academy. He said it like shit talking and that type of that type of word has been in gaming for a long time.
Years.
But yet people got super offended to it. But if somebody if Alinity probably would have said it, there would have been backlash. But I feel like not to this altitude. Obviously, two different scenarios, like pro gamer and then just a high streamer. But still, I feel like there wouldn't be this big a backlash if it wasn't.
Nah, Sorry. I'm not trying to cut you off, Papa.
No, go ahead.
There would be backlash, but I don't think it'd be it would be backlash not only on her, but it's backlash on Twitch for not doing anything about her.
Twitch has gotten so much backlash because of her. I feel like Twitch doesn't care when it comes to her.
And
Almost.
Someone went on Reddit and was saying how she apparently used to be in a relationship with one of the Twitch employees and they had sexual relations, and then now he just defends her. But then again, that's a Reddit post, and you don't know what the fuck to believe when it comes to Reddit. So you never know.
Even though Reddit could be a valid source for some information, you can't believe everything.
Yeah.
Essentially, yes.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It doesn't make much sense to me personally. I don't know.
Honestly,
We've had this discussion before. I'm just gonna throw out fucking Alinity one more time.
Yeah, we've discussed about Alinity before. We hate her, especially with the whole doc stuff that was going around. But yeah, obviously, it's not a good word in this day and age. A lot of people hate this word. It's offensive to a certain type of community. Specifically, just a certain type of community. It's very offensive.
Yeah, I think that's
LGBTQ plus.
Yeah.
LGBTQ plus. It's really offensive to that type of community, and they will destroy you.
To put this in perspective for K-pop lovers out there, it's like George, what's the name of that big ass K-pop band?
BTS.
It's like fucking BTS stans. You say one negative thing about BTS, no matter the size of your Twitter, the size of your YouTube, the size of your dick, the size of anything that you have, you are literally done and you are canceled.
Quick segue. Just watch a video of Courage and Nate Shot's podcast. Yo, I think Courage said something about BTS, and it was not very tasteful to the fans. They immediately went at his throat. And even Nate Shot on the next episode was just like, yo, we sincerely apologize to everybody and everything. We didn't mean anything. We should have done a little bit more research. But yeah, it's essentially that type of scenario.
Bro, it's a cult.
Cult
BTS
following.
fans, they're essentially a cult.
Basically, yeah, they're
and
a whole different breed.
With them,
no,
you enjoy
you
enjoy the music.
No, that's my thing. I don't listen to K-pop,
but
I can hate on them at the same time. But in all honesty, you kind of gotta respect their loyalty. That is even for someone who's a Logic fan, if the Rat Pack, there's no one more loved than BTS.
I think the music's good, but it's just not my cup of tea.
Yeah, it has a good sound to it, but it's not something I can listen to on a regular basis.
I'm gonna stay out of this because I could talk.
Yeah. You have
I stream 8 hours a day. I can't listen to copyrighted music.
I would. I'm gonna just hold off on this one, boys.
You know what, George? Do you, brother?
Okay.
Short, brief summary.
Little tangent. All right. So, BTS, if you guys don't know who they are one of the most well-known K-pop group there is. K-pop, if you don't know what K-pop is, Korean pop. And in summary, Korean music in general. Korean music gets put in this huge umbrella of K-pop. There's Korean rap, Korean, there's a whole bunch of things, but a lot of it just gets shoved into the K-pop genre, which it's really not. And BTS, I forgot how many members they have, but it's an all-male group. These guys just flew up into stardom. They're one of the most well-known worldwide boy groups around. I think, I forgot if it was Billboards or what, but they almost swept all of their nominations that they were in. These guys are top tier people, and just K-pop as a whole is obviously Joe, Z, I've tried to put you guys on it. You guys don't like it, and I respect that. It's a selectful taste.
I think
but
it's
I
good.
do. Yeah.
It's not. I'm more of a
hip
Classic
hop
rock kind of guy.
slash punk rock slash a little bit of like pop with a little bit of alternative, not a little bit of K-pop. That's not for moi.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like that.
and I got into K-pop. What was it? Either last year or the year before. I can't remember. You know, I try to put people on. I make an attempt. If they don't like it, I back off. You know, I gotta respect their opinions, like how people kind of respect my opinions of me liking it. It kind of sucks how K-pop it's getting more mainstream, but it's still not socially acceptable quite yet. You know, like at first I was kind of a little worried to let people know that I listen to K-pop just off of mass opinions, especially here in the U.S. Of when you tell people you listen to K-pop, their immediate things like, "Why you listen to fucking K-pop?" Like what? Because their immediate reaction is like that super bubblegum pop music, and they do have that type of music still to this day, but that's not all the music. They have music that some of their music goes harder than a lot of American music, beats wise. And then if you look into the translated lyrics wise, and their music videos are masterpieces. And in my opinion, it takes more talent to be in a K-pop group than it does an American artist. But that's another segue for another day.
At the end of the day, it's all based on your personal preference, and it goes back to what I said earlier. If you get butthurt because someone else's opinion, you can go fuck yourself, because everyone's gonna be different. And you're gonna have different opinions from other people.
Fuck up.
Like George likes K-pop, me and Joe don't. We don't hate it, but it's not our style of music. But guess what, bitches? We have our own podcast because we're all grown ass people and can
This shit is
respect
fucking delicious.
another person's fucking opinion. You know what else is delicious, Joe?
And then I mean, like, and then you guys have seen it on the podcast. Like, there's times where we don't like respect each other's opinion, but at the end of the day, you just gotta
That's the whole
live,
point of the
learn, and move
podcast.
on.
Do you want us to sit
You
here and
just-
agree on everything, or do you just want to fucking argue
That's
about
fucking
something?
boring.
It's fucking stupid. Like
Fuck the
genuinely,
ground,
bro. Yeah.
even to this day.
Look, that gun it didn't get nerfed enough. It got nerfed at super long range, so I guess it was better than nothing. But that gun needs to be nerfed a little bit more.
Isn't
the
it so
Bruin.
weird that I hate the Grouse still more than I do the Bruin?
Which is so weird because that gun's not even nowhere near. Even before the Growl nerfed, the Bruin was better. And me and Joe were trying to tell people, but it's like I'm damn 2 months into using the Bruin. I've sold my soul to that shit.
Yo, Z, okay, so I was playing Warzone today, right? I forgot where we were, but this dude, okay, we were in between titties, and then you know that hill, and then how they have like the red, the blue, and stuff on the other side.
Yeah.
I don't, yeah. Okay, so we're on that hill. We see a team at titties because me and Hero were playing dual quads. We didn't even mount. I call out a guy, 6 bullets, he's knocked. I didn't miss a shot. I'm just like, what the fuck? I start rotating left. Hero stays in that same spot. He calls out a guy, knocked. I'm just like, holy
You're using the
shit,
Bruin, right?
dude. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's George. It's so P. If you've not seen my 33 kill game, my personal record, it's on youtube.com/Matthew_G512.
Shameless plug. Shameless plug.
Yeah, goated.
Yeah, nah, the Bruin, I don't know why. I think I hated the ground meta just because it lingered for so long.
Dude, I'm gonna let you know now, with how IW has rolled out patches this year for nerfs on guns, the Bruin's gonna be the best gun in the game until the end of the game, until the end of its life cycle, and we go back and we get Cold War.
I believe it.
Why don't you? What do you
No.
think, Joe?
I'm just saying, like, no, no,
Oh,
no.
I mean, even okay. So worst
God,
case scenario,
no.
if the Bruin does get nerfed and the Ground does get another nerf, which I highly doubt it will, the other ARs are just going to become even a slightly better. Like the Kilo, it's a meta weapon now. The Kilo is just going to
well,
be a
it's
more
mainly
viable
meta
weapon.
on PC because me and Joe were playing with Fellow a couple days ago, and he even explained it. For whatever reason, the Kilo has less recoil. Like, it literally doesn't have any recoil on PC compared to a console. Whenever it's on console, it has more recoil. But once you get on PC, apparently it has no recoil. So that's why you see a lot of PC controller or just PC players use it, is because it doesn't have any recoil on PC. But it's still good on console, but it's just not as good as it is on PC.
I didn't know
I
that.
watched Fellow play with it.
Fucking disgusting. Doesn't miss a
It doesn't
bullet.
fucking move.
It doesn't move, George. It has less recoil than the Bruin and the Growl.
Yeah, so maybe you should hate that gun too, George.
Fuckwad.
Like I said, I don't know why the Growl just has that gun could just disappear and I'll be perfectly fine. I don't know what it would take for the Bruin to get under my skin like the Growl would, or the Kilo, but I don't honestly don't know, and I highly doubt any gun could match the rage that I had for the Growl.
Very surprising, to be honest.
And I've even said it. The snake shot doesn't even.
Now
I hated
that
the Growl
pissed
more
me
than the
off
snake
more
shot.
than anything. Period.
Bro, it's because
Holy, did that make me lose school?
My play style, I'm a sniper at heart. I never rushed in like you guys do. So like obviously like I experienced snake shot, but not to the extent like you guys would, to where you guys were trying to breach and clear and you guys would just get two tapped by the snake shot all the time. You see, I would run into snake shots in late game when the circle gets small and stuff, but I just didn't always encounter the snake shot as much as I encountered the growl. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I don't know. Snake shot is definitely my most hated thing in Warzone of everything so far.
I think the
and
Renetti's pissed me off even more.
I haven't
When you
got
run
killed
through
by
a room and there's a dude in
Renetti's.
the corner, he's just.
I've literally gotten killed by Renetti's maybe a handful of times. It doesn't happen to me.
Dude, it fucking happens to me like every game.
Nah, okay.
That was the thing.
I hate hackers more than I hate the snake
Oh,
shots
yeah.
because
Hackers.
chat, YouTube. I literally had another gameplay that I was gonna upload. I had 8 kills with 105 people left on the map, and then I ended up getting killed by a team of hackers.
Yeah, you're talking. Yeah, you're talking about when you had like the.
When we landed
when you had,
hangars,
like around 10 kills, right?
Yeah. and then like I got 10 kills, I think, with 90 people left, but it was 8 with like 105, or it was like 10 with 80, or something along those lines. So like, I'm on pace for a fucking heater. I'm on pace for another new PR, and then it gets shut down by a team of hackers in the train station.
I've said this before. I really do feel like Infinity Ward needs to start doing banning IPs. And one thing that irritates me is that, you know, I'm not saying that like the three of us were like the best Warzone players, but I just
But we're
find it
damn
super
close.
annoying. Like we're really good and we can be really consistent, but it's just annoying that when we just have back-to-back great games, we get awarded with going up against hackers. Like that just kills the whole vibe of the mood. It kills the whole vibe of the day. Me and
Yeah.
Joe, we went on a burner for like we went on like what 2 or 3 days where we like smacked, and then like the next week, literally like every game we ran into hacker after hacker after hacker, and
Yeah.
it's just so demeaning. Like hackers is what's killing Warzone, and I just don't think Infinity Ward sees that. Like they're pulling out like banned account, like banning accounts, this and that. It's not enough,
They're not doing shit, bro.
dude. Warzone is free to play. It's the same thing with Fortnite. All you need is an email and a password. And hacks, you can pay like what $20 for a hacked account, and then you could just, yeah, it's pretty much like a plug and play type thing.
Yeah. something
Like
that.
you need to start banning IPs, but they need to get a good system. Like with that whole first ban wave that they did, they banned a whole bunch of people that should not have got banned, and I don't think they ever got their accounts back. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. If they do start banning IPs the way that Fortnite does, they need to make sure that that shit's perfect. Because like we joke about it all the time of how we're hacking just because of the shit that we're able to pull off. So it would suck if one of our IPs get banned and we're not even hacking, So I
Yep.
feel like if they do dip into the banning IPs route, they need to make that shit solid.
Yeah, I already got I got reported a lot today already.
Oh, I know for a fact I get.
Every death
Chat, if you guys were to,
every
if
death
you guys
com
would
was
see the
literally
shit that we pull
he's
off,
hacking. And dude, what really sucks about all the hackers in Warzone is just every time somebody gets banned, they're like, "Oh, he's hacking." You're also discrediting a lot of good players if they hit some nice shots on you. He's hacking.
I mean, Joe, you're at fault for that too, dog.
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah, I am.
For that too, dog. Yeah, but like
It's a lot easier to
so-
accept getting gunned down by just saying he's hacking. But
when
granted,
in reality, they just take some lucky shots.
or There's
All right,
They just
sorry,
got
I'm
the
back.
gunny.
or they got the hacks.
What are we talking about, gents?
It's literally like a 50-50 case in Warzone. You know?
What are we talking about? Sorry, I just got back. I was talking to my
Hackers.
brother. Fuck him.
Hackers.
Fuck Josie Cott.
Dude, literally half the time you get beamed in Warzone, it's literally just by a hacker.
But yeah, like
am I
Joe,
wrong?
like Joe mentioned though, like you mentioned though, like it happens to us. Like we're not hacking, but we get accused of hacking whenever we gun somebody, or like whenever I hit like nasty snipes or something, you know.
And that's why I hate
So
the
it
idea of
would
hacker
suck.
lobbies.
And the thing is that it would suck if they do go to the banning IP route and one of us gets banned and we're not hacking, you know.
Dude, sure,
Nah,
they
but,
would
like-
look at our platform, see we're on PlayStation, be
Nah,
like,
here's
they're not aimbotting.
Here's a well, you came with Cronus, but here's the thing. I don't like the idea of hacker lobbies, because if you get reported for hacking and you're not a hacker, like anyone can get reported for hacking. That doesn't prove that you are hacking. And then they'll throw hackers or people that have been reported for hacking into the same lobbies, which is, I think, one reason why we're getting put in so many lobbies with hackers is because people are reporting us for it, even though we're clearly not hacking. And then, two, one thing that I think would be a really dope idea is if they implemented something like Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike has this thing called the Overwatch.
Overwatch.
And, and it's where people will sign up for this thing, and then they'll get a random VOD, and they'll be able to spectate the VOD, and you get to watch that player's perspective for the whole game, and you come to your own conclusion whether or not you think he's hacking. But they only let trusted people truly do it. So if they get enough people to do that and sit down, as well as the people over at Infinity Ward and Activision to actually sit down and watch these VODs, then that'll be another good thing to stop people from getting reported and put into hacker lobbies that aren't actually hackers. But let's be real here. The real way you fucking deal with hackers is getting a motherfucking anti-cheat, you cheap son of a bitches, bro. You're a multi-billion-dollar company, but yet you can't afford a fucking anti-cheat to make your game 5 times better than what it is. It's literally getting ruined and driving people off the fucking map and uninstalling the game because the hackers are so bad. It's as
Their
simple
anti-cheat is saying
as
please.
that.
Their anti-cheat is saying please.
Please don't cheat. Please.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna go look at this fucking bullshit of a fucking tweet that Infinity Ward tweeted out the other day.
And then for the people in the chat and YouTube, if you don't know CSGO so well, what Z mentioned was the Overwatch. Literally, you just get a snippet of the game that they got reported on. You're able to fast forward, rewind, pause, play, determine the speed that it gets played at. You're able to watch X-ray to see if they have walls. You know, you interpret all this stuff. It gives you a list of aimbot, walls, griefing, and externals. And then you choose, you know, to your description. And the thing is that nobody's name is disclosed in the bot. It just comes up, you know, the person that you're spectating, it's called the suspect. Everybody else just has random names, like if you were to go into a Call of Duty bot lobby. It's just random names that pop up, you know.
So
The thing is,
oh,
I agree with that. Yeah, just real quick. I agree with what you're saying. Like, it would be a cool idea, but I just feel like there's way too many hackers in Warzone right now.
So Infinity Ward put out a tweet, and it's like a picture here. I'll just actually throw it up on screen real quick. It says, cheating will not be tolerated. More ban waves are coming. If you receive a ban, it is unauthorized manipulation of game data. Don't fall for unscrupulous services offering cheats and modification. These are fraudulent. Then it says, unauthorized third-party software includes, but is not limited to aimbots, wall hacks, trainers, stat hacks, texture hacks, leaderboard hacks, injectors, hex editors, or any software used to deliberately modify game data or memory. Don't do it. This may result in being banned. Keyword here, may be result. So they're even sitting here saying, if you hack, there's a chance that you won't be fucking banned. And then even then, if you do get banned, you can just go make a new account and go right back to fucking hacking because it's free to play. So, like, in all reality, you're literally sitting here telling people, hey, hack all the fuck you want. Nothing's going to happen to you. And it's the most frustrating thing because there's nothing you can do about it.
Except for getting hacks of your own.
Yeah, but we can't do that on PlayStation unless we order a Cronus Max. And even if you have a Cronus, you have to get on your computer to download the hacks onto the Cronus. So it all stimulates, from PC. Even then, I don't even know if you can get true aim hack on Cronus. I think you can just get
I think you can only get anti-recoil.
Yeah, I think it's like anti-recoil and maybe extra aim assist or something like that. I don't know.
My thing, Hex, he said it. I think I heard Hex. Don't quote me. But in one of his podcasts, I think I heard him say how cross-platform kind of ruined Call of Duty with PC. Just because we've never had a hacker problem like this. Like, we've ran into like some hackers in past games, but it hasn't been to this drastic of a measure.
George, do you not remember playing Modern Warfare 2?
I do. But
every 3 games I was running into a hacker, or I was a little shit that was in 5th grade doing the hacking. I agree. No, I agree it's not to this extent, but we've dealt with hackers in the past. But I think since BO1, the devs have been really good about limiting that type of shit. So like the last 6 years have basically been hack free. But I just wanted to throw that out there just in case someone catches that as well. We've dealt with hackers just nowhere near to this extent, but and it's been a while.
And then even now, like if you go on like past Call of Duty games, like you will run into hackers, especially like if you try to hop on like World at War servers, COD 4 servers, you are gonna run into hackers. But just with the new, like you said, just with the newer Call of Duties that were coming out each year and year, the devs were a lot better with their anti-cheat, noticing hackers, and I just feel like they weren't in such an abundance as now with Warzone. How Warzone is free to play, there's cross-platform with PC, and it is so much easier to hack on PC than it is on console.
Yeah, because all I gotta do is go somewhere, buy it or download it, and boom, you're done.
Yeah.
Somebody saw an ad on YouTube the other day for fucking Warzone hacks. I kid you not.
Hey, look, you can see Joe in the reflection of my glasses right there. You little Joe. Little Joe. Sorry, I'm okay.
That's what I mean, I think Call of Duty, I think Infinity Ward is advertising these hacks to destroy the monster of the game that they created. This just in, Tyler the Real confirms he saw a ad for hacks on YouTube yesterday.
My fucking cheeks hurt.
Yo, dog, what cheeks? I don't know.
Yeah, what cheeks, bro?
Hey, I got socks on! Little bitch. Sorry, that was really rude. I love everyone. Oh, okay, hold up. Quake said in chat. Yeah, but Infinity Ward never really made any good game. Definitely COD 4, NW2, NW3, Ghost is decent, and IWS, yes, but like their previous games have been good other than...
Did they make World War II?
No, that was Sledgehammer. Sledgehammer also made Advanced Warfare.
But it's a different group of devs than the OG games. That's the thing too.
Also, you got to think, like, if we're gonna sit here, if we want to talk about past CODs, which we're gonna save for in the off season, with either get a return guest that knows Call of Duty, has played Call of Duty for their lifetime, or just have it as us three. We want to designate one whole entire podcast to talking about throwback CODs. So like, what was our favorite game? What we loved about each game? Our favorite maps from games? Our favorite COD maps ever? Guns, etc. Whatever the case may be. But if we were gonna dive back real quick, if you sit here and think about it, COD 4 was your first ever COD. It was game breaking. It changed the whole shape shift of Call of Duty into what you see now. It all stemmed from COD 4. MW2, arguably the greatest game of all time for a lot of people. It had the greatest sniping in any COD ever, and the red guns were also really fun to use, and it had amazing maps as well. MW3 is a dull COD, but it's another great COD. Had good sniping. It was good for regular gun. The only thing it really wasn't that great for was competitive, because it didn't have the greatest game modes, and it was just, it was iffy for comp. Then Ghost, if it didn't have Blitz and Domination, I feel like that game would have been better than it was. Phenomenal search game, decent pub game. Again, a little dull and a little little nerfed on the colors. Then you come to their jetpack game. Infinite Warfare, it was ass at the start. The longer the game ran, the better it got, and it was also really good to watch from a competitive standpoint. And then you come to this game, and this game, it just seems like they've gotten worse over time, but their games have still been good in the past. That's my opinion, very briefly. Because I'm more of a...
Ops 4 was good.
I'm a more... That was made by Treyarch.
Talking about IW.
I'm a more...
just talking about IW,
my
right.
play style, personally, is more geared towards a slower-ish, like, Infinity Ward developer. So that's one reason why I think I'm a lot better at this game than a lot of people, just because I tend to be better at Infinity Ward games. But
Same.
I don't know. That's just my opinion. I've
I don't
always
know,
preferred.
you're a crackhead. I feel like you would be.
I mean, I'm good at any. Like, I'm not going to sit here and boast. I'm good at whatever the fuck COD I play. But I just tend to be a little bit better at IW. Not by much, but it's like I feel more confident when I'm playing IW CODs.
I started out on an IW COD, so that's why I feel like
Same.
I do better on
I started
IW
out on
CODs.
MW2.
My first online COD that I took like actually grinded out was MW3. Like I played MW2 online, but MW was the that I grinded personally.
I just wanted to bring that up real quick, like just to give a backstory. Like, quick, obviously, you might not like MW or any of the IW games. Like I said earlier, that's completely your opinion. I just wanted to put mine out there since I read that comment. I just wanted to throw my opinion out there real quick, just to have something else to go off of.
Yeah. I mean, I agree.
Have we talked about the Cold War leak?
No.
So, for those of you who don't know, but I'm sure you know, the name of the next Call of Duty got leaked on a Doritos advertisement. Is going to be called Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. So, I feel like what they're doing is kind of what they did with this year with MW. They're kind of resetting the Black Ops series. Instead of it being Black Ops 5, they're going to like take it back to where the era of BO1 was, and they're just going to try to go from a clean slate and then go on from there.
And if you guys didn't know, but this year's Call of Duty was meant to be Sledgehammers, but Activision did not like Sledgehammer's pacing. They did not like what Sledgehammer had because they're, obviously making a Call of Duty game, you're on a time crunch. Activision was not agreeing on a lot of stuff with Sledgehammer, so they pretty much passed this Call of Duty off to Treyarch.
So, if it isn't complete at launch, that is why. But I feel like that's also one reason why we haven't got a reveal yet, is because they're on a shorter timetable than they thought. Because before, it was always just Infinity Ward and Treyarch. From COD 4 up until Ghost, it would go Infinity Ward, Treyarch, Infinity Ward, Treyarch, Infinity Ward, Treyarch.
And Sledgehammer would bounce in between, didn't they?
No, and then Sledgehammer didn't make their first COD until Advanced Warfare.
No, I meant like Sledgehammer was
oh,
the
they would
ones
help.
that helped out.
Yeah, to an extent, but like their first true COD by themselves came in Advanced Warfare, and so now the cycle became Sledgehammer, Treyarch, Infinity Ward, Sledgehammer, Treyarch, and an Infinity Ward, and we're currently on the second end of that 3-year span. So we're basically restarting now. To instead of it being Sledgehammer next year, it's going to be Treyarch, and it's going to go back to every other year where it's Treyarch, Infinity Ward, Treyarch, Infinity Ward, Treyarch, Infinity Ward. Just for those who didn't know.
I mean, did they confirm that it's for sure going back to the 2?
I would think so. If they
did
didn't,
they just pass it off to Treyarch?
I would assume so. If they haven't If they're not making
I
this
haven't
game, I
heard.
don't see why
I
they would.
haven't heard any confirmation.
I don't see why they would skip. I don't know why they would skip a year and just like, oh yeah, you can have the next time. You know, like no, they probably just like get the fuck out of our shit. I don't know, Potent. I loved Advanced Warfare. Advanced Warfare was my favorite
Oh,
jetpack
I
game.
loved it.
BO3
Yes,
was
dude.
close. BO3 was close, but I just loved the BAL too much.
ASM one baby.
I was an AR
The
player. I was a
speakeasy.
main AR in that game, George.
I was a sub in that game. I love the ASM one.
I love the BAL. That's
I'm a
my
flex
baby.
though, so I bounce. I always bounce.
I was pure damn main AR in that game. Me and my boy Xavier, we were a team of 2 for the whole year, and then I retired to play Minecraft.
And me and my boy Tony, we were ranked in the top 500 for uplink.
Y'all are cool. You want a cookie?
Yes, actually, chocolate chip, please.
Please, Papa.
Uplink was a phenomenal game.
Dude, I wish there was a way they
Please.
could bring it back for boots, but it's like that was more of a jetpack game mode because they tried to do it in World War II and it just wasn't the same.
Bro, I want a jetpack COD.
Yes, I miss jetpacks.
I tweeted out, I don't know if I said this last week or not, but I definitely have said it since. I tweeted out, the 3 years of jetpacks are greater than the last 3 years of boots.
Yeah.
I saw it. I think I saw that tweet, and then Shrek commented on it.
Like,
100%,
I would
dude.
rather play the life cycle of Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 3, and Infinite Warfare than the life cycle of World War II, BO4, and Modern Warfare again.
I just want me an AW again, man. I
Bro.
loved AW so
I
much.
kind of liked World War II, but bro, that game was like depressing with the colors.
Same thing with Modern Warfare. Another thing that hurts this game is bland colors.
Well, you turn on Tritanopia colorblind settings, it gets a little more colorful.
I mean, a little more, but even then, it's still very
I can
dull
do that.
compared to like a Treyarch game, for example.
That's the one that's the yellow and green, right?
I don't know. I just know it's the Try
I
whatever.
think-
That's the one that I run.
I know there's one of them that's like a yellow and a green, and everything just looks like throw up, and I'm just.
Nah, that's
Aw,
not the one I
chief.
run. It's not the one I run. No. Yeah, we got anything else to really
That's the
talk
only
about?
other colorblind setting besides the one you run.
Tinopia and then another one.
There's Deuteranopia, Tritanopia.
Phenonopia.
Wait, is there? Hold up.
Yeah, there's one.
Colorblind type. No. Protanopia.
Yeah, that one. That's what I meant.
Deuteranopia.
Yeah, that one.
Tritanopia.
Yeah, that's the one I run.
What? Deuter?
No.
Triton?
Yeah, that one.
I think George runs Deuter.
He looks like a duder.
You run Deuteranopia, right?
I think so.
I did run it. I think I like,
Deuteranopia is the blue one. I think Deuteranopia is like blue.
I don't know. We have anything else? Because we're kind of just going a little bit of circles. We have anything else to
Season
really talk
5.
about? I mean, it's just leaked. What is it? Terminal intervention, and what's the other thing leaked for season 5?
The new faction.
opening up stadium.
Yes, opening up stadium. Bullshit thing. That
I mean, they're
do.
bringing in a new faction.
What the fuck is faction?
They are.
Like how we have the Allegiance and the Coalition, they're bringing in another one.
Oh, I guess that's cool. Just to let
I
y'all
mean,
know,
it's
I'm
legit,
sure
though.
me and Joe both will have YouTube videos up for season 5 the day after the game drops. So keep ahead on that. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Do we have anything else to talk about? Because I know it's my outro. Do we have anything else to really talk about?
Nope.
Joe?
Fuck Joe
Uh,
Seacott.
Fuck Joe Seacott.
Fuck you, Joe. Seacott.
Fuck Alinity.
Fuck that. No, I'm not gonna say that, but fuck her.
Ooh, wow. Fuck
But
that
baby!
lady.
Okay, I'm done. Yeah, guys, hope you all enjoyed episode 11. I know this episode was really, really fucking weird, and it was structured in any way, shape, or form. But here we are. Hope you guys enjoyed. We appreciate y'all checking it out on YouTube. If y'all are watching on YouTube, if you're into Twitch chat, appreciate y'all being here. Appreciate y'all just hanging out, vibing with us when we just do random shit and talk about random shit. If you are watching it on YouTube, make sure you hit the like button if you enjoyed. Comment on things that we can do better, topics you want us to talk about in next podcasts. ideas that you want us to
subscribe.
actually do a whole podcast on. If you really enjoy, make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the bell to turn on notifications to see whenever I upload either the podcast or just another video in general. But yeah, guys, like I said, appreciate y'all being here. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I hope you all enjoyed the video. Adios.